Hello, this is Project 4 Presentation 3. Today I'll be showing you the AI system and then checkpoints and timers basically. So in this game I have a AI that follows you. I imagine this being, instead of a tiny human, a cat or something like that. Some sort of animal, but right now the only assets we have are the basic Unreal assets, and it's a bit frightening. But I have the AI follow the player, and it hits a blocking volume instead of going to the edge of the navigation uh, values, because when it goes to the end of the navigation volumes, it just completely stops. I think it goes over the volume and then it can't get back in. So having a blocking volume is very good for that. I have the dude in the background. He's just waltzing every now and then. He's stuck by the navigation volume, but he just does whatever he does. As for the checkpoints, I have these right here. So this is a checkpoint. So if I jump off right here, I spawn on the left side of this, and then if I go on this side, and this is a checkpoint right here, I jumped off, I spawn to the right of this, and then there's a checkpoint right here. If I jump off this, I spawn just a little bit away from there. So those are my 3 checkpoints. I understand the logic and how to do it, but it probably won't be in the game in Project Odyssey. But this is just for the presentation. As for the taking damage over time, I didn't do damage over time because there's no health system, but there is a timer. It's a let's see, it's a timer for the looking mechanic. So whenever I look up, it'd be the same thing. If I had a timer for damage over time, it'd be like if I were to press up, I would take damage, and then etc. But I could show you the blueprints for the. This is my death blueprints. So it's a multi-gate. I created a checkpoint integer, and when the integer is 0, 1, or 2, it sets where I spawn. And the integer is set by the trigger boxes that I placed a little bit before the killing zone. As for the AI, I have a single blueprint for those. So this is the following blueprint. I have a pawn sensing, so when the pawn senses the player, it follows it. I have it on a very wide angle, 80, so that it can see the player because it's very close to it. And then I just have it when the pawn sees the player, it moves to it, and that's about it. The other AI has a different system where this is the walk logic. So every now and then this goes off and it moves the player about 20 to 40 or 200 to 400 move speed around a radius of around 200. And that's about it. I can show you the lookup mechanic as well. Let's see, where is it? So this is what the look mechanic looks like. So when I press up, the player can't move, and the timer is set. And then after it goes through, the camera moves up, and then the player can move again once it goes back down. So that's when the up button is pressed and released. So the timer would work the same way for the taking damage, except for the the values would be set to whatever I put my health at, and then it would play and then decrease it. And that's pretty much it for this presentation. Thanks.